How do you sleep more with sleeping less? I always say that sleeping quality is way more important than your sleeping time, of course, as long as you sleep at least 6, ideally 7 hours. And the reason why I started researching this much more is because in June, when I just started bulking, I would get back home at 10:20 p.m., and I would still have to eat my last meal, and I would have to wake up the next day at 6 a.m. So I had to really try to figure out, even with training late at night and still eating some food right before bed, how can I improve my sleep quality as much as possible? And most of that really comes out to supplements, and that's the best thing ever, right? Because everything that you have to do is just basically purchase them. That's it. You don't have to restrict yourself on anything. You don't have to start adding any new crazy routine. It's just mainly supplements. But before starting with supplements, one thing that you can deduct from your routine is to stop wearing all sleep measuring devices. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, just stop wearing them. I got Whoop for, this smart band which tracks everything. I got it for 1 month, and it was so uncomfortable because whenever I would want to sleep on my stomach or on my side, the band on my wrist, it would just push into my skin, and that would be uncomfortable. So the next day, when I always woke up, I would check the app and it would show that I had 5 hours of sleep. When in reality I had 7 or 8 hours. So it really was uninformative. I was using that 1 year ago, so I don't know, maybe now they've changed it, but $300 per year, I wouldn't pay for that much. So really just stop wearing that, because it would only increase your anxiety and you would worry more that your sleep is bad. And when you are worried about your sleep being bad, your sleep will actually be even worse. And you have to pay for it? Like, that's nonsense. Why would you do this? Okay, let's go to the supplements. And I will rank them by order, by how much effective they are. So I'm not gonna drag you by the balls, but just say which one is the best. And the best one is actually melatonin. And I know I was very skeptical about melatonin, probably as most people, because 4 years ago Andrew Huberman said that if you're gonna take melatonin, your balls will basically shrink. Even if that's true, like, do you care? Even if that's true, like, does it matter? Because your penis will relatively look bigger when your balls are smaller. So, like, does it really matter? I think you're only winning here. I don't think, like, I've been taking melatonin for about a year. Maybe they are smaller now. I don't know, but does it really matter? No, it doesn't really matter. The thing with melatonin, you can't really take it every day. That would be really too much. The most I ever took was maybe like 3 times per week. 3 times per week is the most. The most I would go for. And 1 milligram per one dose. That's really enough. The best one you can take is spray on your tongue. You can also take a pill, but that just takes, in my experience, longer time to actually kick in. The pill takes around, I think, like 50 to 60 minutes to feel it. And whenever I just spray on my tongue, it's like 20 minutes and you already feel sleepy. And sleep quality is actually really, really good. And it's also very cheap. I got a spray bottle for $20, which is 365 doses. And that's probably enough for 5 to 6 years. 3 to 6 years. But I'm probably just gonna use it for the whole life. So really, I wouldn't go more than 1 milligram per dose, and I wouldn't go more than three doses per week. That's the most I would go. The next one is glycine. Glycine, I don't know what is it, honestly. Is it like any amino acids or something? But it's really good for your sleep. I was amazed. And glycine you can take every day. And I am actually taking it every day. You only need like 2.5 grams, taken roughly 1 hour or 40 minutes before going to sleep. And the first time I took it, I was actually surprised how good it is. It's almost as good as melatonin. You get that same feeling of sleepiness. And the first night that I took glycine, I woke up in the morning and I was surprised how well my brain actually functioned. Because I always thought that my sleep was on point, but you never really know what good sleep actually feels like until you try it. Because you may think that your sleep is right now at 7, and then you get really good sleep, which is at 9, and you realize your 7 was actually 5, and your 9 is actually 7 now. When you try all the new and new routines to improve your sleep. So I was really surprised how well my brain functioned the next morning after I took glycine. Of course, I'm not sponsored with any of this stuff. Don't be an idiot. I'm just sharing what really worked for me. So glycine, really amazing. I think it costs like $30, $35 for the supply for a whole year. So I really recommend this. I can really see myself taking it for my whole life. Glycine, really amazing. Next one is L-theanine. I take usually 400 to 600 milligrams, also 30 minutes before sleep together with glycine. Really amazing. It gives you this calming, smoothing effect. You don't feel that tense. You feel more relaxed. I already feel more relaxed even just talking about it. L-theanine is really amazing. Really, really, really great supplement because I also have it to take. I'm also taking it together with my caffeine. I take it before sleep. Together with glycine, oh my god, I sleep like a baby. And another one is valerian root. I'm not sure if this one is that effective because I take all of these supplements together before sleep. Like there is data supporting that valerian root, yeah, it like makes you more calm, makes you more relaxed and whatever. Maybe it does help my sleep, but I don't think I would be buying it again. I think glycine and valerian root, glycine and L-theanine is absolutely enough. And the last one is GABA, GABA. I don't really know what is it as well. Is it an amino acid or whatever? It's also supposed to improve your sleep, but I didn't really notice any immediate benefits. I remember I even didn't took any. Fuck me. I didn't even took any of the supplements I usually take for sleep. None. I took just the GABA. Didn't really felt anything. Right now I'm taking it just because I do have it, and I don't want to throw it away. That's the only reason. But the key, just always have melatonin with yourself because you never know when you're gonna get jet lag, when you're gonna take caffeine too late, when you're gonna have to have extra energy during the night. But I wouldn't go very far with melatonin. Just take it at most 3 times per week. And the ones that you can take every night is glycine and L-theanine. That's really an amazing combination. I'm not gonna lie. I really see myself taking it for the rest of my life because my sleep improved so much.